We're starting to get a better look at the damage this morning now that the sun has come up. Take a look behind me. You can see these trees are down, blocking the entrance to that apartment over here. Now, take a look at this tree. This tree is down. And look at this. This is aluminum siding. We're not sure if it's from a house or from a carport, but you can see it's wrapped around this tree like tissue paper, but it's aluminum. This is actually a tree root. You can see I'm about 5'9", and it is taller than I am. This is a base of a tree. You can see here just how big this tree is. You can see it goes all the way over here. This is how strong this storm that went through the Palm Desert Country Club last night is, and it was. And all along this roadway here, this is Elkhorn Trail. These trees are lined this street, tree after tree, just as massive as this one, down all along this roadway. We've seen several of these trees into some of these apartments, on top of some of these carports. We've heard reports of folks having to be cut out of their homes in order to get out. Most of the power has been restored. About 3,000 customers during the height of this storm last night were out. There's still a few people this morning who still do not have power. As you saw there, a lot of folks are starting to get up early just so they could see the extent of the damage themselves. Now take a look at some of the video that we shot last night. You can see just how bad some of this storm was. Now down over on Warner Trail and Michigan, a power pole fell on a car, live lines right across the roadway. Two people inside, they were able to get out okay, but with the wet roadway, a very dangerous situation. Now throughout the neighborhood, about 1 square mile, firefighters, they went door to door checking on neighbors and assessing the damage. Trees, they were uprooted, too many to count. This one you see there on Illinois. Now with no power, people really had no choice but to sit outside by candlelight. Trees that fell, you can see very large. One that I just showed you, roots so as high as some 15, 20 feet tall. A lot of them blocking the streets. Bulldozers had to be brought in. Now this morning we saw a lot of them already had been brushed aside, so many of the roadways are clear this morning. There were also down power lines throughout the neighborhood. On the lawns, roadways, we saw roof shingles thrown all over. A lot of folks very taken by surprise by the storm. A lot of people very startled as well.
Well, me and my stepdaughter were in the backyard watching the lightning, and all of a sudden a big bolt came down and hit that pole down the street. And after that, all the power went up.
Well, it's really impressive because you wouldn't expect things like this to happen. I mean, like I said, I'm not even 5 minutes away, and this is like looks like the end of the world or something, and it's really strange.
It was pretty bad. I was pulling debris out of the streets. Trash cans were flying down the road. I had to pick up a couple of the road signs.
We've seen a lot of people working together this morning, starting to pick up the pieces, but as you can see by just how massive at least this one tree is, it's going to take a lot of work to begin cleaning up, and that is the focus today once all of the power is restored, to start picking up the pieces. And that's going to take a long time. Reporting live in Palm Desert, I'm Megan Turley.